Good morning, Tinashe. Thank you very much for having me on the show, and good morning to your listeners as well.
I'm pretty much excited to have you on the other end of the line, particularly when you look at what has actually taken place throughout the month of November, the investment conference that took place, the Africa Investment Forum that took place, and also the highlight of November was the signing of the Poultry Master Plan Agreement, which seeks to curb imports of poultry into the country in order to resuscitate the poultry industry, and more importantly, when you look at the aspect of job creation, which has been on the mouth of the president himself, His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa, and many other government actors. But before we get deeper into this morning's conversation, Clive, maybe we could kick off by you briefly talk to our listeners. Who is Clive Tigere, and what is it that Clive Tigere does?
Thank you very much for the question, Tinashe. I'd say Clive Tigere is a young entrepreneur. I've been very entrepreneurially minded my entire career from a very young age. I actually started farming chicken when I was 16 years old with my mother on a very small plot of land. We were growing it in the valleys. So I'm very passionate about the industry and entrepreneur as a whole. I think life is quite a hard worker, but I'm also quite a keen learner as well. What do I do? So currently I am the founder and owner, partnered with my mother in a hatchery called Casey Hatchery. We're actually based in Louisville, Limpopo. We are trying to grow quite aggressively, given as what you spoke about the current changes in the poultry in the poultry industry. We're trying to adapt and grow with these changes. So yes, our hatchery really prides itself on quality, and that's who I am in a nutshell.
Okay, very interesting that you happen to have been involved in the poultry industry, and you started off in this industry with your mother. So, I mean, looking at yourself where you are today as a principal or founder of KC Hatchery, talk to us briefly about the problems that you sought to address by being in the poultry value chain.
Sure. So, KC actually was purely built out of market demand. The problem that I noticed, being a broiler farmer as well previously, a grower, the problem that I noticed is, especially in Limpopo, a lot of the remote areas of Limpopo particularly, we have quite a massive shortage and a lack of day-old chicks. So, at that time, when I started, and this was 2011 going up to about 2016, I noticed that a lot of the farmers, including us ourselves, would get chicks from about as far as Potchefstroom, which is almost about 600 kilometers away. Some people going as far as 700 kilometers, and if you're lucky, you can just go to Pretoria, which is 300 kilometers away to get their old chicks, which I felt was quite an unnecessary process. So it made sense at that time to let's build a hatchery so that local farmers can get something from their backyard. So it was built purely out of market demand. At that stage, I saw the opportunity. I did my research and I went for it.
And I mean, looking at what you actually stated, that it was, you saw that there was a need because primarily of the distance that most individuals had to travel for them to get their old chicks. So if you just look at KC hatchery in as far as output in it, as far as output is concerned, how many chicks do you actually produce in a week or in a month?
Yes. So in a week, I'm currently producing, I say on average, plus minus 27,000 birds, depending on the season. But at this stage, we currently have orders for a lot more. It's capacity. We're currently at capacity, so we're we're trying to grow quite aggressively to be able to meet the market demand and meet our orders.
Okay, so you're currently doing 27,000 day-old chicks in a week.
Yes.
Wow! And if you were to look at the poultry industry, who would you say is the face of the poultry industry?
The face of the poultry industry.
Yes.
That's an interesting question. The poultry industry is so big, I think, across all value chains. And all parts, there's a lot of facets and moving parts that I currently would not put one person as the face of the poultry industry. From a consumer perspective, I'd assume consumers would say it's your poultry brands, the most recognizable is most likely a KFC. But from my perspective as a farmer, I'd say maybe the guys in South, the head of South, such as Eva. But I wouldn't say there's a public figure or face in South Africa yet that people immediately relate to with the poultry industry.
And do you think that there is need to actually identify such a face that one can associate with when you look at the poultry industry?
I think that would be good. Yes, I do think that would be great. In terms of, I think you could have a face that could also pull influence from the general public, given the minor lack of poultry literacy around. I think if you could have a face that could be the face of education of the poultry industry, that could also fight for farmers and all the different stakeholders within the entire value chain across the poultry industry, I think that would be a good access point for all those people who need word around the poultry industry. For the small farmers, it's quite hard to get your voice out there. So if you could have a face of the poultry industry who wouldn't be hard to get access of, but who could sort of amplify the voice of small farmers and all other facets of the poultry industry, I do think that would be quite a good idea that you come up with.
So if you were to look at the poultry master plan agreement that was recently signed, do you get that? Do you get the sense that the Department of Trade and Industry and the government actors are expecting the face of the industry to be black?
That's a political question. I'll answer that from my perspective, but I think on a more personal level. So, from government side, it would most likely be ideal. I do think they would like a black face. I think the population is black. I'd assume that the government would like the face of almost any industry that has a significant role on the African economy and a significant role to the African GDP and population to be a black face. But that being said, I also do think and believe that the government and all stakeholders around the poultry industry would appreciate that face being more presented upon merit rather than based on the color of your skin, whether you're pink, white, black, or blue. I think because of how sensitive the poultry industry is, it does the people with influence who can talk to consumers, have the influence over consumers. I think that person needs to be responsible enough to be able to say the right things and sort of draw the right crowd and have the right influence in the correct places. Because as we know, influence, if it's used wrongly, I mean, it can be a lot of damage can be done. So I do think it needs to be based on merit primarily.
You actually raise a fundamental point, particularly when you talk of merit, and that is one thing that I've come to learn of as being emphasized, that if we are to get ahead as individuals in whatever we do, merit and skill are the critical aspects for us to get ahead, instead of just the aspect of affinity, centricity. Many times we want to create this blackface, but yet when you look at the aspect of meritocracy, it lacks that aspect. So now, just turning back to you, Clive, as an individual who plays in the value chain. Talk to us in as far as just the challenges that come as a result of operating in a silo as compared to being a member of an association such as the poultry association that you belong to.
Sure. So I've operated in both, and I would highlight the differences between operating, I think, solo and within a. Firstly, when you're operating alone, it's this, you sort of get a sense of loneliness within the industry. You're also very closed off to what's happening around, as opposed to being a member of an association such as the South African Poultry Association. So, if, for instance, there were to be an outbreak of some sort, or you need advice on what sort of vaccination should I use, how do I gain easier access to market, associations such as SAPA could be very instrumental in helping a lot of small farmers in terms of that. As opposed to if you're alone, you're to sort of recreate the wheel and find all these things out by yourself. Could be quite a tedious, painful, as well as expensive process. So I think being part of an association really has its benefits and its merits in terms of being included in all these big conversations. There's many small farmers who stand alone, who still don't know the poultry master plan results, who don't understand the poultry master plan.
Mm-hmm.
But I think being part of an association, you get sight of the poultry master plan. You also might be able to bring up concerns with the poultry master plan. But before it was signed, you have the voice of the power to say, hey guys, I think XYZ might not be the way to go. Let's try a different method, because obviously as the farmer you are on the ground and you understand certain things.
Well, it's very interesting that you mentioned that there's need for associations, and that through these associations, that's where those small-scale farmers can also be able to access information. They can also be able to impart knowledge with others who have actually made it in the poultry industry, and more importantly, just exchanging ideas and just unpacking the poultry master plan in itself. Because I don't think that there is a shared understanding of it. And talking about having a shared understanding, particularly of the poultry master plan, or even just the poultry value chain per se, are there any journalists that you can think of that can speak to the poultry industry?
Off the top of my head, I would think of maybe journalists that would be able to speak to the poultry industry that I know of, because I mean, there's a few PR companies, PR people who I think regarding the poultry industry, such as the members of the Fair Play Institute and so forth. But strict journalists, I wouldn't be sure.
And do you think that there is need to identify such journalists and even radio platforms that can be able to give a voice to those in the poultry value chain?
Yes, definitely. I think there's need for as many parties as possible that could sort of give voices to members across the entire poultry value chain. Journalists, obviously, because you have access to the masses through your radio and TV sort of presentations, but there's a lot of other people and a lot of other parties that do have a lot of access and power to be able to educate. I do think the more the word gets around regarding poultry, the issue of imports as well, dumping, the issues of unemployment and how that affects our macroeconomy as a whole. I think education is definitely the first step around this, and we need to get onto this quite quickly.
Yeah, when you mentioned the issue of imports and particularly dumping, it's something that's very intriguing. And more importantly, when you talk of unemployment, is there a causal link between this cheap imports that are coming into the country that are being so-called dumped into South Africa, and unemployment.
Yes, definitely. So we are. I mean, to make it a bit more personal, I can tell you, we throughout this year was I think a relatively tough year for many growers. After that, I mean, released at the beginning of the year, so from the first quarter, we have about 46% of farmers last year that came in this year had just been kicked out of the entire poultry value chain. Most of them growers because they couldn't find the market anymore. Where's the market gone? These people are buying your dumped chicken. So, and how does that now affect employment? Obviously, the growers that they don't have, they're not farming chicken anymore. You have masses of people that don't have jobs anymore, which obviously goes back to their family. So it definitely is a cause and effect relationship between dumping and unemployment.
And when you look at what I had reiterated earlier, in as far as the face for the poultry industry is concerned, as the 1873 FM, we have an initiative that we are powering, and it's called Banking on Africa's Future, 10,000 Points of Light. And when you look at the initiative in itself, what we seek to do as members of the 1873 network is to build this community of 10,000 individuals from diverse backgrounds, and it's necessitated by the need for having these points of light that we can actually look up to in as far as sharing their personal experiences, for instance, in the poultry industry, and more importantly, also exchanging ideas as to how we can be able to secure Africa's future. So, if I were to nominate Clive Tigere as a point of light that I also happen to look up to in the poultry industry, who's played a part in as far as ensuring that at the end of the day, the aspect of job creation is also realized, and more importantly, that when it comes to just dissemination of information based on your personal experiences around the poultry revolution is concerned, would you be offended? Oh,
No, I'd be honest.
well, I'm actually excited that you have actually accepted my nomination as one of the point of lights among the 10,000 that we seek to march towards daily on the 1873 FM as we continue having these conversations. And yes, I definitely also look forward to you being that face of the poultry industry in as far as securing Africa's future is concerned.
Yes, no, that would be great.
Well, on that note, it's been a very interesting conversation with you. The insights that you had to share with us this morning when it comes to the poultry value chain, and your BOF identity number, that Banking on Africa's Future identity number, BOF 584.
BOF 584. Okay,
yes, and as we wrap up the conversation, quiz of the day. What do you think 1873 stands for?
Oh, is that a question brought to me?
Yes, it's a question to you. That's our quiz of the day. What do you think the 1873 stands for?
I think 1873, it sounds, it's a date.
Okay.
It's a year, but I'm not sure what happened in 1873.
Okay. At least you got it right that it is a time, and it is a year in time. In 1870, Africa was borderless. The borders that we've come to know of were demarcated in 1884 at the Berlin Conference. So, as a radio platform, what we are promoting is borderless thinking. And when you take the numbers, when you add the first two numbers, 1 plus 8, what do you get?
9.
7 plus 3.
Yeah.
And the difference between 9 and 10?
It's 1.
It's 1. And from 9 to 10, it's an ascending 1. What is the power of 1?
I've read a book on the power of 1.
So the power of 1 is that the number 1 is indivisible. And when you look at the human being, when you look at the human spirit, it cannot be divided into 2. You can't divide the Clive into 2. And the individual is a driver of change.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. So
that's brilliant. You've just educated.
I'm glad that you have also learned something from me today, for I have learned so much from you, Clive.
Brilliant.
Well, on that note, Clive, I really want to thank you so much for your time on the 1873 FM. And I look forward to you also adding more names to this prestigious bank of ours, the Banking on Africa's Future 10,000 Points of Light. How many names do you think you will be able to add to this bank of ours?
At least 3 names I can add.
Oh, 3 names. Okay. Not a problem at all. But if you add 3 names, how soon do you think we'll get to the 10,000 mark?
One name at a time.
Oh, one name at a time. I like that. Every day counts. Yes. Well, on that note, Clive, you have yourself a lovely day further, and definitely looking forward to deepening and broadening these conversations as we seek to secure a poultry industry which is more inclusive, and where a poultry industry that will also be a bridge to opportunity to many other individuals out there.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Nashi, for having me on the show. Thank you very much to your listeners as well for listening.
You have a lovely day further.
You as well.
Okay, goodbye for now. Well, takes us to the end of this conversation, and more importantly, this wonderful show of, this is your radio platform. This is your radio platform for open, frank, and honest conversations, and as far as shaping it, defining the character and personality of the future that we all want collectively. Good morning to Ezebo Dyson. Glad to know that you are tuned in, you are following. Good morning to Kumo Bear. Glad to also know that you are following this morning. And yes, good morning to Kimbelani Mulambo. Glad to know you tuned in. Good morning to you, Cynthia Fareka Usman and Tekla Bamzi, as well as King Marco and MC Wildfire. Well, the Saturn Express morning show, your wake up call, each morning between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Central African time. The one and only breakfast show that serves you knowledge for breakfast, where we get to have forward-leaning conversations, and where, as individuals, instead of listening to the ghosts of yesterday, we listen to the whispers of tomorrow. And tomorrow actually starts right now. It starts at this moment by being involved in conversations that matter, and the boxing of ideas, and letting the best idea win. When minds meet on ideas that matter, we can be able to secure a future which is inclusive, which is progressive, which is prosperous. Really glad to be of service, and definitely I look individuals that are tuned in to continue also partaking in these conversations through the 1873 FM social media platforms, that is Facebook as well as Twitter. The handle to follow is the 1873 FM, and please tell a friend to also like the 1873 FM Facebook page, and follow the Twitter page for more of these robust conversations. I do hope that you have been ignited and you have been inspired to be the best that you can be wherever you happen to be. And on that note, it's goodbye from me, Tinashe Mpasiri, the rest of the crew behind the scenes. Make sure that you stay tuned for more. Catch MC Wildfire between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Central African time. That is on the 1873 drive. And yes, as I sign out, okay, let's see what we can leave you listening to.
Job. I said I already have a job. I'm just not getting paid yet. Basically, I think that, everyone in the world is capable of living outside the role or beyond the roles that they place themselves in, no matter what it is. You're not just a dad. You're not just a banker. You're not just a brother or a son or a convict. It doesn't matter. Like, everyone is bigger, much bigger, infinitely bigger than the roles they place themselves in, and is capable of reaching potential greater than anything they can imagine. Most of the time, people sell themselves short on their goals. If you write down a list,
do you still sell yourself short sometimes?
Like every day. That's the human condition. We think we have a ceiling when it comes to our potential and the truth.
I think you gotta have a dream first. For me, it always starts with a dream, because I can go through when I have a dream, something I'm passionate about. When I'm not excited about something, then I want to give up, or I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to go back to thinking about my dream.
Right.
And so I think first we have to figure out what is our dream and go on a journey and a path to achieving that.
I'd always say I kind of give out the same advice about first being a self-motivator, getting out there, and because there are so many naysayers, there's so many haters, there's so many people that are gonna say you can't do this, there's so many love to poke holes in everyone's ideas, that you have to build yourself up every day. You have to be the one to say, no, this idea is brilliant. This will happen. This is gonna, speaking it into existence. You got to step out there and literally make something out of nothing. Create it if you want it. Live it, walk it, generate it.
Do you think that that's one of the keys to success, or has been for you, just claiming it and speaking it into existence?
Yeah, walking the walk, man. Being about it. Even that idea of faking it till you make it. Hip-hop was built on, right? Think about it. You got to really step out on it. And when others are going to say, nah, you can't do it, say, nah, it can be done. It just hasn't been done before, and I'll be the first.
I'm a believer, bro. I see things and I want to make them real. No matter how hard it takes, no matter what obstacles, no matter how many embarrassing meetings I have to imagine is happening when I leave. Doesn't matter. I'm a doer and a freaking make it happen.
Look, everyone has a problem with time, but the day is 24 hours and we sleep 6. Now, I know there's some out there that say, whoa, I need 8. Well, I say just sleep a little faster, because the bottom line is we have 6 hours of sleep, 24 hours are available, so you have 18 hours now available to your work, your family, your hobbies, and also to learn something new or to do something new, which could easily be that you want to learn a new language, or that you want to read as a New Year's resolution, I have to read a book every week, or you say, I'm going to go and reshape my body. So you're going to go and take this hour out of your schedule and say, I'm going to train an hour every day. So this is, for most people, a huge challenge, but it is totally doable, I can tell them, because the kind of things that I did when I came to this country, I mean, I went to school, I was working in construction, I was working out my 5 hours a day, I was taking acting classes from 8 o'clock at night to 12 midnight. I was doing all of those things. I wanted to make sure that out of the 24 hours of the day, that I don't waste one single hour. Those hours were too precious. And so I just want to tell people, don't give me this thing, I have a difficult time with the time, and I don't have time for this, and I don't have that. You have time. You make the time.
Dopamine is the feeling that you found something you're looking for, or that you accomplished something you set out to accomplish. So you know that feeling, something off your to-do list? That's dopamine. It feels awesome. You know when you have a goal to hit and you achieve that goal, you're like, yes! You feel like you've won something, right? That's dopamine. The whole purpose of dopamine is that we get stuff done, right? The historical reason for dopamine, we would never eat if we only waited until we got hungry, because there's no guarantee that we would find food. Dopamine exists to help us go looking for food. We get dopamine when we eat, which is one of the reasons we like eating. And so when you see something that reminds you of something that feels good, we want to do the behavior that helps us get that feeling, right? So let's say you're out there going for a walk and you see an apple tree in the distance. You get a small hit of dopamine. And then what it does is it focuses us on our goals. And now we start walking towards the apple tree. And as the apple tree starts to get a little bigger. We feel like we're making progress. You get another little shot of dopamine, and another little shot of dopamine until you get to the tree and you're like, yes! Okay? This is why we're told you must write down your goals. Your goals must be tangible. There's a biological reason for that. We're very, very visually oriented animals. You have to be able to see the goal for it to biologically stay focused. If you don't write down your goals, if you can't see your goals, it's very hard to get motivated, to get inspired.
One of the greatest enemies of fulfillment of purpose is procrastination and broken focus. If you start now and you say 365 days from today's date, this is what I want to accomplish. You do one a day, whole set, focused. This one thing I do, I'm focusing. You do one a day. At the end of 1 year, you will have made 305 steps towards fulfillment of purpose.
Have a vision for why you're studying so hard. Because you're going to be working really hard when you study. Some nights you're going to be working really hard, getting really exhausted. You have to keep the ultimate vision in mind of why you're doing all this stuff. Never lose sight of that. That's really important.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can it be done?
Full of them, my don't fuck up, but that's how me feel. Pick up and do the cause up a sunny hill. All of me long time brother from Ditchfield. Long time picture them a whole heap on the battlefield. Some of them are filled with grudge. My dogs are the realest dogs, and my heart clean, filled with love. Patience sharp like studs, dangerous.